What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, April 5th, and it's 1:09 p.m., and this is the market update. So I'm on the weekly chart for the crypto total market cap, and with the weekly close that happened 2 days ago, we have finally gotten back above the middle line of the Bollinger Bands, which I believe is the 21 EMA. So that's great news because once we got above that back here, so we reclaimed it right here, that was the start of our uptrend. And we didn't break that line until we had our dump off in May of 2021, and we got rejected by that line, and then we toyed with that line. We had it as support, then we broke through, rejection, and then we couldn't even get up to it at this point, but rejection, and then we finally reclaimed it right here. And at the same time, we reclaimed a key kind of resistance level, now support. So this is the level we need to hold. So we want to hold 2.10 trillion to 2 trillion. Like, that's the spot we want to hold to continue on this uptrend that we're in. Next stop, if we start heading up to the upside here, would be the Fibonacci moving average right here, which would coincide with these previous points of resistance. So that'd be the next stop. Then at that point, we'd have to see where we're at. Maybe we come back down, we retest as support again, like this, come back down like that, and then we go. Or it's like we come up here, we kind of get stuck at this area, then we break above, hold as support, and then we can go and retest the orange Fibonacci moving average and these prior highs. But I believe we're in an uptrend. I believe that we're at the start of it, and we can see that by looking at the what's it called, the void lines, which are like the Bollinger Bands, but it has these coloring like patterns as far as the kind of the fractals. See how like right here it's red, so it was red all right here, and that was our dump off of 50% in our bear market bottom. And just like here, it went red, and that was our dump off of 50% for our COVID crash bottom. And now back here we had our red, and that was our summer 2021 crash and bottom. And then as you can see, we had the orange, the yellow, like here, orange to the yellow with this uptrend like that. And then we had our green, and we kind of coiled up here. We had our green coiled up here, and then we have the start of our blue, which was here, which signified our uptrend. So we had the green to the blue. We had like kind of a fake dump down, but I believe now we're starting this gear up phase like we saw back in 2020, and we're going to have explosive moves to these targets up here. The orange Fibonacci moving average is at 3.6 trillion, green is at 6.5, and the red's at 12 trillion. That'd be so much money flowing into crypto. Now we can go to the altcoin crypto total market cap. We can see that we reclaimed the Fibonacci moving average right here. We're above the median line, and now we're messing with the upper band as resistance. So we want to take out this level here, because you can even see that rejected right here, rejected here, claimed it, support, then rejection, and now we're up at it again. So we definitely want to get above this level and hold that support, which it looks like we're doing at the moment. But we definitely want to wait to see the candle closes. So let me go on the 3-day. Pull this down a little bit. Yeah, so we're above it as support right now, and that's where we want to hold. We don't want to break back down below this support or the Fibonacci moving average, because then we'll go back below the EMA ribbon and the median line, and it's likely we'll come back down for a retest of the yellow 200 moving average right here. But as long as we're up here, it's good. We just need to start making our way, reclaiming these levels. Next stop should be the orange Fibonacci moving average, which would be a total retest of the all-time high, and then from that point we'll explode, because Bitcoin dominance is breaking down. So I think that we're going to reach up to those levels faster than a lot of people expect, because Bitcoin dominance is breaking down. We have the stock RSI down at these levels. We had the cross down, and it seems like we'll price, or the dominance will catch up to that, because the 5-day chart, we're still crossing down with a lot of momentum. We just got our cross down the TSI and the MACD, and we had our sell signal every time it went down, down, down. So we're like at the early stages of going down here. So we need to look to here as support, because, you know, support. And then we have our downwards resistance. So that is what we want to watch to know, all right, are we going to get supported here and go low and bounce higher? Or are we going to break through the support and now it will be resistance? So we have this key level that we're at right now, If we don't hold that, we're likely going to come right back down to here. And then that's the point. If we break through below there, get ready. Get ready. So Bitcoin dominance still on a downtrend. And then others dominance, let's see. We're starting to curl up. So we're starting to curl up, just like back here we started to curl up. All the times we started to curl up, like see stock RSI cross up, TSI cross up, MACD cross up, while we saw the Bitcoin dominance crossing down. So you can see the ebbs and flows of the market. We're wrestling with the middle line of the Bollinger Band. So this candle closes in 6 hours, 45 minutes. So it'd be nice to get back above here, maybe 17% altcoin dominance, be a retest of this all-time high over here. And then that was the point that we got rejected by or supported by up here. So we reclaimed that 17% dominance. Then we'll likely push up fast to 18.5% dominance, and that will coincide with Bitcoin dominance, probably coming down and retesting these lows. Then from that point, it's like, all right, are we going to get rejected, or are we going to have a fireworks moonshot up? Because it will happen fast. So we need to keep an eye on it. But as far as momentum, alts are the move right now. Then even on the weekly, we're seeing the histogram go from dark red to light red, and we're seeing the tides turn here. So all looking good. And then we just got the 1 week buy on this candle actually. Yeah, so we got the 1 week buy here, we had it here, and then we had the sell, buy here, and then we went up. So these have held true through the past. Then let's go to Bitcoin. We're on the 3-day chart. I'm gonna go to the 5-day though, because we're holding key support right now. So we got above the $45,000 level. That's what we wanted to get above and hold there. And we have the upper band coming down here acting as resistance. We're holding the EMA ribbon. So it's all looking good. We're flipping old resistance as support now. And this candle closes in 6 hours. You'd love to see a close where we're at least right now, because that just shows we're breaking out and we're confirming as support. Then we have the TSI crossing up. Stock RSI is already crossed up. MACD is crossing up, and we're having rising histogram right there. So that looks good. Let's see. And then we got this level as resistance that we need to watch, which is the $50,000 level. If we get above there, then we're looking at like 52,500. That's what we want to get above. We reclaim that, then it's likely we're going to go right up to the Fibonacci moving average, the teal one, and retest these prior all-time highs. We break above there, then we're going right to the orange Fibonacci moving average, and we're going to start to see a $80,000 to $100,000 Bitcoin. So exciting times ahead. And let's check the weekly chart. Yeah, so these are our key levels, and then we just don't want to break down below here around like $43,000, because now we're starting to break down past support that we just made, and now it will be resistance. So we just got the 1 week buy now too. Let me go to the 3-day chart. We got our 1 week buy now here, no sell signal yet. We're flipping the EMA ribbon from red to green. And if I hide this, we can see that same similar kind of action that we had back here. Let me actually delete this. So we had our sells up here, just like our sells up here. And then we had our downtrend, and we kind of bounce around this area. We had 3 buys, 1, 2, 3, 2 sells, just like we had 3 buys, 2 sells, and then we had the EMA ribbon. We had price on the last third buy signal. We were kind of holding support in this EMA ribbon, and then we broke out higher. Same thing happening right now. We had our third buy signal. We're hanging on support in this EMA ribbon, and it's likely we're going to break out higher and retest the 55,000 or 52,500, and then we're going to have to see where we're at that point. But same similar price action here, just like right over here. This is like the first bump out of this new phase that we're going into. We're in a downtrend for so long, and we're getting out of that downtrend to an uptrend, but this is that zone where like it will shake a lot of people out thinking that, hey, we're gonna actually go back down again. I don't believe that. I think we're going to see what we saw back here. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles before we shot up. So maybe we do have like a wick down to like 43, 44,000, retest like this zone a little bit, but then it will be bought up very quick, and then that will give us enough juice to get like a reaction like that. So we'll see if that happens, but it's looking likely. And then let's go to Ethereum. We reclaimed the Fibonacci moving averages. It's exactly what we wanted to see. We're seeing the mals open on the Bollinger Bands here. So you see how they're widening. So this is a strong move that's happening. And let me go to the 1 day. Yeah, so we're holding this as good support right now. So we don't want to break down below here. And we definitely don't want to break down below the $3,000 price point, because if we do that, we're now going back below the 200-day moving average, and the EMA ribbon will flip back to red. And that's not something that we saw the past kind of times we corrected. So I would think that we're in like this area right here. We flipped it, we got above, we're kind of grinding our way up, and we should see a sharp move. So we flipped it, we're above, grinding our way up, we should see a sharp move. So that's what we want to watch. Even though we have this sell signal right here, doesn't mean that, you know, it's things are going to dump off, because we had a sell signal here, and, you know, we kind of just went flat. We got the buy, sell, and we still kind of just went flat this whole time. That's why for these signals, the buys and sells of the bonus indicator, you want to go to the higher time frames, and they'll be more pinpoint. But yeah, so it looks good. We just want to hold this level, and then we want to break through the $3,600 level. That's the next level we want to get above, and then we want to get above 4,000. Then that would be nice, because we'll be reclaiming this prior resistance. See right here at 4,000, we had a rejection, got above support, broke down below. Now we'd retest this. That's the point. That's the decision point. We break above there, it's likely we're going to retest or go up to these levels of $8,000. And then this one hit it perfectly. $18,000 red Fibonacci moving average, and the static Fibonacci extension right here, showing that's the way. But crazy price targets that you could see out of Ethereum. And then XRP, we are kind of battling between this channel right now. Same kind of channel all back here, which was resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. So we have this lower support, we have this upper resistance, and until we break down below or break up above, it's just going to travel in this channel. But we have this trend line coming up from January 21st. Now we're in April. 4 months later, we've been holding every time. Support. So this closes around April 22nd. And it's kind of like an ascending triangle, inverse head and shoulders you can see as well too. You know, like, so like that. And then you had the ascending triangle here, equal highs, higher lows. And we should see, just like back here, you know, a pop-up like that. Whether it's, you know, soon, whether it's later in the month, it's to be untold, but we can see the same similar structures. And we can see that, you know, we're holding support at a key level, and we just don't want to break down below. So we want to hold 77 cents to 82 cents where we're at right now, and we don't want to break down past this trend line right here. So we want to hold that, and then we want to break above this resistance here around 91 cents, and then this closes around April 22nd, this pattern. So yeah, it's gonna happen this month. We just gotta have our eyes open on it. And it's funny because April 22nd is the summary judgment deadline for the Ripple case. So maybe something that's gonna result from that, which will give us our direction. But I'm calling it to the upside. Let's check the 1 week chart. Yeah, 1 week chart. I don't like to see that cross down, because you see every other cross down, but it doesn't mean that we're gonna dump. So we still have, what, 5 days for this. So you would like to see a big push up, have this be a green candle, and this will like save itself. But as far as MACD, we're still rising. TSI we had a cross, MACD we had a cross. Yeah, and we just want to get above this 52, 55 level on the RSI. Yeah, because every single time. So I'll do 55. That we're above the 55 level, or honestly like the 58 level. Every time we got above there, we went parabolic. But every time we were in a downtrend or not as strong as a trend, we got rejected by that point. So we're at like a 50 right now, so there's some ways to go to get up to there. But I do believe we're going to take it out. I do believe we're going to go into our parabolic upswing. I think we're at that moment. If anything, it could either go now, or we come back down for one more pull, and then we go. It's either or. like if we were to break down below 63 cents, I would sell out of XRP. We shouldn't break down below this area. That's our new floor. So all eyes on like 63, 65 cents, and then all eyes on 76 cents, and then all eyes on breaking through 94, 95 cents, a dollar, and then we'll know our direction. But now we can go into XLM. XLM, similar patterns playing out. We had the red here, right? The red to the yellow, orangish, and we had our coiling phase, and then we had our 1 week buy now, and then we shot up and went on our huge uptrend. And same kind of thing, we had our red to our orange, like yellowish phase, and then we had our 1 week buy now here, and it's like, and we're below the blue Fibonacci moving average, right? Just like we were now, just like we are now. And it's likely that next week or this week we start to break through the blue Fibonacci moving average, the 1 week EMA ribbon, and we get back up to over 30 cents and then potentially 40 cents. Because when we break through here, we're going to move fast. So, and this looks very similar to this trend back here too. Even like the buy, the sell, the buy, the sell, and then the third buy. Then we had our buy, our sell, our buy, our buy, our sell, and then our third buy. Same kind of thing. So the patterns are lining up, the fractals as well too. It's likely we're going to shoot through. But yeah, so we want to get above 25 cents, and we don't want to break below 20 cents for sure, because then we'd flip that EMA ribbon back to red again. So that's where we want to hold. And then, oh, let me delete this so it's cleaner. This is where we want to hold, 21 cents, 20 cents, and we want to break through 25 cents, definitely. And then we got H bar for the final one. And we're holding key support right now. This was the area support, resistance, support, resistance, holding our support right now. We want to hold that level. If we break down below it, we definitely want to hold 20 and a half cents. And then our final kind of like hold is we want to hold like 18 cents right over there. We want to get above 25, 26 cents, and then we want to get above like 30 cents right there, because that's our key support to our resistance, support to our resistance. So our next level to get through is 27 cents to 30 cents, and our levels to get supported by are 23 cents to 21 cents. So you want to watch that. Then if I delete these now, and then we'll go to like the 1 week chart, we can see where we're at as far as here. Yep. So this was starting to cross, and then it pulled back a little, starting to cross, pull back a little. We got the 1 week buy now, just like 1 week buy now over here. We got our sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, big uptrend, sell, buy, sell, buy. We should see a big uptrend. All the stars are aligning for it to happen, but you know, nothing's ever set in stone. We want to plot for all scenarios. Yeah, we want to hold that level, and we want to get above 27 cents for sure. That's what we're watching. And then, yeah, then we want to get above 30 cents for sure. And then if we break through that point, we're going to retest all-time highs. And yeah, so that's it for the market update, guys. Things are looking good. Keep your eyes on it. Keep eyes on those levels. It's looking like we're getting some action out of XRP right now. As I was doing this video, it's looking like it's maybe recovering a bit from the short little sell-off. Yeah, so we're seeing a pop-up. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting week, interesting next week, interesting April in general. So a lot of time frames adding up, and we'll keep our eyes on it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to do a newsletter.